This week on Trapping Across America, Jason is headed to Alabama to meet up with Douglas Boswell to do some trapping for beavers.
On this episode of Trapping Across America TV, we're down in South Alabama with Douglas Boswell. Douglas has contracts with several counties down here to help control the beaver population. So we're going to tag along with him, see what it's all about.
Okay, pay attention here. This is how not to set up a trap. I sure do hope the rest of their day goes better.
So I'm so happy I was taping. What happened?
That's why you put your foot on the cable before you throw the brick. I told you I'm off today.
Maybe easier if the trap is up here a little closer.
What's that?
Maybe easier if the trap is closer to the pipe.
Yep.
Did you find a stump out there?
I must have. Good God. Boy, this is just not going good at all.
All right, boys, playtime is over. It's time to get to work setting traps for beavers.
So right now I am looking for some deeper water. I'm going to do a dam break set on this secondary dam over here. We might put one on this one as well. So right now I'm just trying to figure out the best area for my waterside anchor, because the water here is not too deep, but I'm going to look for a channel to drop the main anchor in. I know that it kind of drops off right in there. I'm looking for 36 to 48 inches. That should give me enough right there. So I use bricks, cinder blocks. I use cinder blocks just because for me it's a lot easier. I know some people don't like to use them because they get hung up on some stuff and some of the mud. So do sandbags. I don't like to have to dig once I'm out here and fill sandbags up, and this is just a lot faster for me when I'm building as I go. I use the Hags locks on all of my drowning sets, and I do that just because, I never know if I'm going to use rebar or if I'm going to use cable.
This portion of Trapping Across America is brought to you by F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post.
I like to anchor into the earth on my north side of the trap. And the reason, so what I'm doing now is I'm giving it extra length to the actual lock, so that the trap can sit further to the dam, while the slide to push them back out into the water is further off to the side. The downside to it is if the water's not very deep, every now and again you'll come out and you'll see one actually swimming around on the top. Normally you want them to lay flat. I've noticed with beaver, as long as they're not too jacked up, it's still going to work. I know the flatter the better. you know, with a little bit of incline like that, I don't really mind it. I know some folks do. So I'm gonna take it over here. Even this time of year, we still got to deal with snakes and alligators. So I keep my pole with me just for multiple reasons. Balance, snakes and alligators. So I make 2 breaks, put my trap right in the middle of both of them. Beaver's gonna walk right through here. They go to both these spots. When we come out in the morning, we'll have a beaver, hopefully. So this was a dam break set. Same style that we just made earlier with the cinder block on the end. As you can see, the beaver here block out this pipe. Pipe is what's sending the water through, down the line. When we first started, it was all the way up over the lip of the pipe. We've worked it now to where it's actually gotten down just a little bit, but they're still working it hard. I'm keeping a dam break set right here, and we've been pretty lucky on this one. So I know that we got one on this one just because the trap is no longer there and the slide lock is down at the bottom, so I feel like we got a beaver on this one. That's a good one.
Douglas will get the beaver out of this trap and reset it to catch another one. Did you know they secrete a goo that smells like vanilla? In fact, it's sometimes used in vanilla flavorings. Castoreum is a chemical compound that mostly comes from a beaver's castor sacs, which are located under the tail. It is secreted as a brown slime that's about the consistency of molasses and smells like musky vanilla. It's an FDA-approved natural flavoring.
For obvious reasons, you obviously always want to put your foot on the lock. Because sometimes you'll throw it out there and the trap will go with it, and then you just got to redo it all over again.
The world's largest beaver dam stretches 850 meters deep in the thick wilderness of northern Alberta. It was discovered after being spotted on a satellite image in 2007, but scientists believe multiple generations of beavers have been working on the dam since the 1970s.
There you go. They'll be out here in no time. So when we're doing this for the road departments, you know, they just want verification on how many beavers we're taking out and where we're taking them from. So what I do is I'm going to take a picture of it, and I'm going to make sure that the pipe is in the background and some of the roads in the background so we can verify that it came from right here. So I just get it at an angle, snap the picture, and then the picture shows, picture on the phone just shows the road, shows the pipe, shows the beaver. When that verifies where we caught it from, and then we'll take this on Monday. You know, I don't have to take the beaver to them, but I'll take the pictures to them, and we'll turn it over to the county, and they go from there. So what I want to do now is just kind of mark how long the trap was out, what kind of trap it was, So I've got on my map, I've got each location marked for where we're doing it with the road department. Each one's numbered. And what I did first whenever I was scouting the roadways is just kind of put down what kind of trap sets I thought I was going to be able to use. Most of these are going to be dam break sets and drowning sets. Sometimes you'll see some slides and stuff that you can put conibears on, but I always want to kind of keep a notation of where I caught it and what I was using. So this is location number 3. We caught it on a number 5 bridger, and it was on a dam break set. So on the back, you know, I'll write number 8, 5 bridger, dam break. So that's just from me, just keeping my log, and so I can see, you know, what's working the best, so that whenever I go to buy more traps or buy more anything, you know, I'm not buying too much of one thing and not enough of another. You know, because if I'm only catching 1 or 2 with conibears and then 10 or 11 with number 5 bridgers, when I go to buy more traps, I'm going to buy bridgers. I'm not going to buy the conibears. This is a good sign. So I can't see my lock and I can't see my trap on the left side. I can on the right side. I mean, even though this water's murky, you can still see it. So I've got a feeling I got a beaver on this one. So we'll start pulling. How about that? Number 2. So that's 2 for the day. A little bit younger. So we'll get him off and get reset. Man, that was a good grab. He was not going anywhere, for sure. So one thing about damage control is we've only got access to certain parts. In my case, I've only got 20 foot on both sides of the road because of the right of way. So we got to get the beavers to come to us instead of just working sign like you normally would. So we set the trap to force them to come this way, but then to guarantee that they're going to come this way, they're going to want to fix their dam. So we always break the dam, which makes the water flow, makes it give noise, and that's going to bring the beavers up to fix the dam to stop the water flow. So that's how you always get them to come back to us, is by breaking that dam. So wherever they are out there, it don't matter. They're coming over here now. Oh, more importantly, we got a beaver. There's the tail already. There's the tail.
Dams are usually started by a male looking for love, or by a mated-for-life new couple. A whole beaver family will live in a single dam. Mom, dad, young kids, and yearlings. They stop to check on another trap to find that a raccoon has managed to get in it.
What are you gonna do here?
He's a little one, very, very young, so we're just gonna let this one go, let him grow up some more. Be calm, be calm. Oh, you're gonna do that, okay. You're not gonna be calm? You're not gonna be calm for me? Here we go. That's a big one. Yeah, we caught one yesterday. We caught another one today on the same trap. So far, both the beavers that we caught today have been on the same spots, on the exact same traps as yesterday. But I keep seeing that, you know, the dams are filled back up, which tells me there's still work to be done. You know, I like to see that. So we'll get this one loaded up, get the trap back out, bust the beaver dam again to bring them back to us, and hopefully do 3 for 3 tomorrow.
Trapping Across America is brought to you by Sawmill Creek Baits and Lures, Trapping Girl Inc., F&T Fur Harvesters Trading Post, J3 Outdoors, Element Outdoors, Reveal Trail Cameras, High Country Control, Tacticam, and Centro & Sons Fur Company.
I just want to take a second and talk to you about trap tags. You know, trap tags, they can fall off your traps when you catch an animal. They can fall off, whatever the reason is. But always make sure you have extra trap tags with you. I got these trap tags from Funky Trap Tags and Supplies. I think I got 250 here, maybe $20. But you know, depending on your state, some are going to say your tags have to be visible. And when that's the case, you can just take a piece of wire to your chain. But some states, it's as simple as taking your trap tag, taking it through a loop of your chain, wrapping it around a couple times, and that chain, your trap, is legal. You know, carry some extras with you on the line in case one does fall off for whatever reason. Such an easy thing to do and such a foolish thing to get a ticket for. Always have extra trap tags with you.
That's good and deep right there. And then we got a crossing path right here. I believe that's the hut right there. So instead of a typical dam break set, I'm going to put it right here in front of this crossing. Send them back down there to ground. Just like that. We've been trapping on this. So we've been trapping on this location for 4 days now. This is where we believe that we pulled the breeding pair out already. This was a bad location because the culvert here that runs up underneath the road, it was constantly filled up with mud and sticks where they were building the dam to block the water off, which means that every time that it would rain, it would flood the road. Since we believe that we pulled the breeding pair out, we came out today. The traps are still on the dam where we did the dam break set. They're obviously not sprung, so there's no beavers here. The two adults that we pulled out, we believe, are the breeding pair. And as you can see, for this big, huge pond behind me, we've already dropped the water level a good 3 inches, and you can see the water line actually on the culvert to show that. So what we know now is that the county road department can come back in and actually dig all this mud out, and it'll be quite some time before we have to worry about beavers filling it back up again. So this just kind of goes back and shows that you know, even though we didn't trap a beaver today, we're still doing our job by taking care of the problem.
I'm Dennis McCall. I'm county engineer with Butler County, Alabama. This is we're talking about beaver trapping and what the local impact is to our county operations. I'm in charge of the road and bridge maintenance within Butler County, and on an annual basis, we spend approximately $35,000 a year in beaver control, as far as breaking beaver dams, so forth. That beavers create, as far as backing water up, they create a problem with our roadways, landowners, property damage as far as timber, that type of thing. So it's a serious issue. So trapping is vital to what we do. So it greatly reduces what we pay for trapping services. We recoup tenfold.
You think they're gonna get it?
Oh, I thought it'd be like this.
Well, come pick it up.
Oh no. How long they been dead?
Not long.
So they ain't had time to swell up none?
No, not this one especially. This one's probably this morning. That was probably late last night.